All right, message for today. We have attraction. It's 31, attraction. Changing to hex 4, which is youthful folly. Changing to 20, which is contemplation. Okay, so again, this is going to be different for everyone. I know how I would interpret this, but so attraction is basically the it's influence. It's called wooing in some of the texts. So it's magnetic attraction. It could be magnetism as far as the law of attraction. It could also be in a relationship where there is wooing or physical attraction there. It could be talking energetically. It could be speaking of the Taurus field, because that's a magnetic field. Okay, and then that shifting to youthful folly. So 31 speaks about energetic magnetism refined through emotional resonance and coherence. It teaches the subtle art of vibration, polarity, and sacred attraction. So it's resonance, magnetic pull, heart alignment, subtle influence, and sacred attraction. Okay, and the positive aspect, this is a positive coming together, magnetizing things that are benevolent and beneficial, okay? But it's changing to youthful folly. So that means that there's some sort of naivete. Is that a word? I'll say ignorance. There's some sort of ignorance or innocence to this, but because of this shifting line, I don't feel like it's that innocence. It was like a bad decision, essentially. So youthful folly here is initiate level seeking, innocence meeting complexity, the call for divine guidance to shape the path, wonder, unrefined impulse, trust in mentorship, pattern recognition, energetic education. So there's like a learning phase. So it was some sort of action that was taken after this wooing that didn't align or harmonize with the highest self of the people involved, and or it could be energetic. So we're going to go into the energetics as well. However, the last hex is hexagram 20, which is contemplation. So it shows this whole situation that may have happened where there's this magnetic attraction, a mistake was made, and now people involved need to think about the consequences of those actions, okay? And we'll get directly to the energies here soon. Contemplation awakens the witness state, refines perception, expands multisensory awareness. Energetic seeing becomes clearer. Perception, awareness, vision, observation, inner stillness. Okay, so the changing lines here for wooing. Let's see, all the lines are changing except for change 1. So we're watching this whole progression through this. Okay, so the second line is energetic attraction intensifies. Align your frequency before reaching outward. So at the very root of anything you're attracting, you want to make sure it's aligned with truth and with integrity. Okay, if you're holding frequencies and energies that are distorted, you're going to start attracting distorted energies and frequencies. Okay, you're going to start pulling those in. The third line is manipulation distorts the current. So if there are lies or deceit in your field, you don't even have to be consciously aware. They could be subconscious, or they could be coming from another person. This will actually distort the energy that comes in. Okay, so there's no way to have a powerful connection if there's manipulation or distortion there. Okay, influence without truth fractures the field. So if you are using manipulation, distortions to magnetize either energetically or physically, whatever it is, then your field will fracture. There will be consequences, whether they're external or internal, because you will feel that fracturing of the field. Okay. 4, harmonious resonance draws others natural. Trust the pull, don't force the bond. So if you're in harmony, in integrity, in alignment, you will magnetize the correct people into your field. There is no manipulation. There is no force. There is no, self telling yourself things are okay when you know deep down they're not. There is this resonance And this is when we get into the energy, this magnetic resonance that just magnifies energies and situations to you that are aligned and harmonic with your truth and the divine truth and the other person's truth or people's truth or whatever you're trying to magnetize, okay? 5 is influence rooted in love transmits clarity. Your presence becomes the invitation. So if there is true divine love there, which is the strongest emotion to hold in the heart field, then you will be transmitting pure, clear frequencies that other people can't manipulate, okay? And then line 6 is overreaching pollutes attraction. Step back, let the right frequency return to you. So you don't want to try to force an engagement, okay? You have to allow things to come in. So the magnetic field is pure receptivity. It's the pure feminine. And the electric field is the masculine, okay? So we're really refining how you work with the magnetic field, okay? Distortions, manipulation, lies, deceit, all of that will create chaos. Even if it doesn't manifest externally, it will manifest within your field, okay? And you will start attracting chaos into your reality. Then we go into youthful folly, and we have 2 lines here changing to contemplation. Let's see, 2 and 5. Beginner's humility yields genuine growth. Perfect moment to receive soul teaching. So whatever was going on with the wooing to the youthful folly is meant to be learned as a soul teaching, okay? So you're meant to go in and go, gosh, okay, I'm attracting these distorted things, or this thing happened and I manipulated it and now there's all these consequences. It's meant to be a lesson, okay? So learn the lesson, because you are in the student position now, whoever this is for. You know, you can reverse these roles. It could be someone else. I don't know. But if we're looking at energies, then there was most likely some sort of distortion. You could have attracted something that you did not want, that does not align with you. And now you're like, what the heck happened? This is what happened. There was a distortion in your magnetic field and it attracted something not balanced or aligned into your field, okay? And then line 5 is master teacher emerges within, embody your wisdom, don't just seek it. So this is kind of a warning line. You can't just say you're a master teacher. You can't believe you're a master teacher but not do the work and embody the coherence and alignment of being a master teacher. And so this is what it's saying. You have that potential within you, but you have to embody it. You have to understand it. You have to act on it. And you have to act on it whether people are looking at you or not looking at you. It is always the universe. You can't hide anything from the universe, from the universal field. It sees everything, okay? So when you act in alignment and integrity and with truth, then that resonance expands out until the entire universal field, okay? That's something you cannot fake, okay? You either are or you are not. And the universal field, source energy, it reads it all. There is no hiding from that, okay? So after this experience, there's a level of contemplation needing. How do you embody this? How do you embody your highest mastery self? What do you need to do to understand your field, to understand your subconscious mind, your intentions, okay? And if you are really strong and know what's going on with you, this could be talking about someone else. And this is a process they're going through. I magnetized something into my life. I made a mistake, and now I need to think about it, okay? So there's a lot going on here. And energetically, it's really about understanding that your field does the talking. More and more and more as we go forward, people will see everything. Okay, there is no hiding anything. So this is really important right now. And I'm going to do a longer video about the next 10 years and what we can expect moving forward. And I'll try and get that out on Monday. But that will help you. Your energy is key right now. Magnetism is key. Electricity is key. All of it. Okay, I'm running out of time. But so anyways, that's the message for today. I hope that was helpful. Hope you guys clarified something that was going on. Sending so much love. Bye-bye.